Get ready for a Ryder Cup like no other, because tensions are already running high before the first ball is even struck. Rory McIlroy, Europe's golf superstar, has dropped a bombshell prediction that's got everyone talking. And it's not about birdies or bogeys. In a recent interview with Ewan Murray of The Guardian, McIlroy warned that the infamous New York crowd at Bethpage Black could push things to the brink. I think it's inevitable something is going to happen, he said, hinting at potential chaos. But here's where it gets controversial. McIlroy isn't just worried about the fans. He's bracing for the kind of pressure that could rattle even the most seasoned players. It's inevitable it will get to someone, he added, emphasizing the need for his team to stick together and manage the stress. And this is the part most people miss. It's not just about the crowd's energy. It's about how that energy can unravel even the best players over 5 grueling days of competition. But not everyone is buying into McIlroy's doomsday scenario. Brian Carnes, the Ryder Cup Championship director, is calling his bluff, insisting that New York fans will surprise everyone in a good way. What they're going to see is quite the opposite, Carnes told the Post, dismissing the notion of unruly behavior. He argues that New York sports fans are masters of self-policing and that any troublemakers will be dealt with swiftly. There's zero tolerance, he assured, painting a picture of a well-behaved crowd focused on cheering their team, not taunting the opposition. Carnes even went as far as to say, "I think what's going to shock people is that it's going to be less about anything directed at the other team and more about cheering on their own team." Bold claim? Absolutely. But is he right? That's the million-dollar question. Adding another layer of complexity, President Trump's planned appearance on Friday, which could throw a wrench into the logistics. Remember the US Open tennis final last month? Trump's attendance delayed the match due to heightened security, and there's no reason to think this will be any different. While Carnes wouldn't confirm details, sources suggest the PGA of America has quietly recommended Trump attend the afternoon session to minimize disruption. "We're still finalizing all that," Carnes said, but the subtext is clear. Managing the former president's visit is a delicate dance. Meanwhile, US. Captain Keegan Bradley is thrilled about Trump's attendance, calling it absolutely incredible. European captain Luke Donald echoed the sentiment, noting that a sitting president's presence underscores the Ryder Cup's global significance. And let's not forget Scottie Scheffler, the world's #1 player, who revealed that Trump occasionally texts him after wins. "He does such a good job of feeding confidence into everybody around him," Scheffler said, though he doubts Trump will address the team directly. So here's the big question. Will McIlroy's prediction come true, or will Carnes' optimism win out? And what role will Trump's attendance play in all of this? One thing's for sure. This Ryder Cup is shaping up to be as much about off-course drama as on-course action. What do you think? Is McIlroy overreacting, or is Carnes underestimating the crowd's intensity? Let's hear your take in the comments.